You guys, this was a completely unexpected start to this video. I had made this entire video about how you could just use a handheld electric mixer to make the egg whites for the pavlova. I had it all done. I had it almost uploaded to YouTube. I was ready to post it. And then I actually tasted this said pavlova, and hence I'm here, and this is what I've got. So why have I had to go to the supermarket to buy a pavlova? Basically, as I will mention in this video, which is coming up after this little segment, because I actually made that video not expecting to make this segment, so this is completely new, this is a different day. But after I made that video, I said at the end that it was perfectly okay to use a hand electric mixer to beat the egg whites, and it seemed like everything was going well. The only thing that I found was a little bit weird was that the egg white and the meringue expanded sideways, so it was like a third bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it didn't rise so much, but it looked okay. I took it out after I cooled it down, but then last night we actually tried it, and needless to say, that pavlova shell is somewhere in the red garbage bin that's outside. I don't know what happened. We broke it up. We just wanted to give it a taste just to see if it was still as good, even though it was a bit flat. It tasted super bitter. Like initially kind of was okay. Bit into it, it was a little bit gluggy. It was a bit chewy, and then the bitter taste just hits you. Now, I'm pretty sure that I didn't mess up with any of the ingredients. I'm pretty sure I put exactly the same quantities that the recipe called for. I can't believe that the mixing stick thing would have made this, but one thing I've kind of figured out is maybe that the egg white wasn't beaten enough, that the soft peaks wasn't peaked enough, and that's why it oozed out the side, but I have no idea why it was bitter. It was completely inedible, and hence why we had to go to the supermarket and buy a $6 pavlova shell. $6, mind you. It's actually way cheaper than probably how much we spent trying to make the other one, considering all the effort. And we're going to be using that for Christmas in a couple of days. I'm actually kind of disappointed with myself. I thought that it was all done. It didn't work, but the ingredients for the recipe remains accurate. The technique and the procedure remains accurate. You just really need one of those proper mixers, and we didn't have one, and this is the end result. So if you want to find out what the ingredients were, and if you want to just check out what I actually did and how I actually did it, and just have a look and see what actually went wrong, the video's coming up ahead. But otherwise, I'm sorry guys. Merry Christmas for tomorrow, and I'll see you next time in another video. But we do have a pavlova shell, even though I didn't make it. Here it is. Bye. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a practice run for Christmas Day. I'm going to make some pavlova, and the reason I'm doing a practice run today is because our mixer is broken. We don't actually have that electronic whisking that's going to whisk the egg white, so I'm going to try using a hand one. If it works, we're going to use it for Christmas Day, and hopefully if it works, we also get an extra bonus dessert tonight. I'm going to be using just a standard pavlova recipe that I've taken off taste. Let's go. So I've got all the ingredients right here. I've got vanilla essence, corn flour, castor sugar, a big tub of vinegar. We also need 6 eggs separated, and here they are, separate from the rest of the stuff. So the secret of making a great meringue is the mixing bowl has to be super clean and super dry, and when you separate the eggs, for real, you need to make sure that there is no egg yolk mixed with the white.
I see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day. 작은 햇빛자리 공간 속 꿈을 노래하는 거울 속.
The reason that I pour each egg white in one at a time into the mixing bowl is because if you stuff it up and you get some yolk in it, you don't contaminate the whole lot, and then you have to start over again and you waste all the eggs. And as I mentioned, that our food mixer is broken, so I'm using this. I'm going to use it to whisk the egg whites until it forms soft peaks. So now that it's formed soft peaks, I'm ready to move on to the next step. I just want to show you something. There's more than 6 eggs in here because I stuffed some up. That's why it's really important that once you've separated one egg, you put it straight into the bowl and you don't wait till you get all 6, because if you stuff up, you're gonna have to start all over again. So if you've done 5 perfect ones and the 6th one is bad, you're gonna have to start all over again. Next step, 1 1/4 cups of castor sugar, added 1 tablespoon at a time, and you're whisking as you go.
Shut it down,
So do you see how it's formed this really glossy appearance? I've rubbed a little bit between my fingers. I can't feel any grit, so that's perfect. That took about 12 minutes with a hand mixer. And I think that's about the extent of how long this hand mixer is going to go, because it's getting quite warm, but it's done. Next step, 2 teaspoons of corn flour.
On my mind.
And 1 teaspoon of this.
I see my name, Nami.
And half a teaspoon of this.
내리려 on the stage.
I'm just going to prepare a tray, put some tin foil on it, rub a little bit of melted butter and a little bit of corn flour, and we're ready to put the meringue onto the tray and start cooking. I've preheated the oven to 120.
This is what I imagine every day. Yeah. 지금까지 나를 믿어준 언제까지 나 옆에 있어준 my friend. 먹이며 바라보는데 They say that I could fall, that I should let go. Shut it out, I don't mind my problems. They only make me get stronger. I know that they're gonna push me up.
So that's it. I'm just going to wait an hour and a half, and then I'm going to just leave the oven door ajar until it cools completely, and I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. So hey guys, it's now 4 p.m. The pavlova is cooked. It's rested in the oven with the door ajar. It's nice and cool, but there's been one issue. I'm going to show you what the pavlova looks like right now. So it's a little bit cracked, and that happens. I'm not so upset about it, but it's kind of about a third bigger than I thought it was. I had it measured out, so it was 24 centimeters in diameter when I laid out the meringue mixture, and it now takes up the entire oven tray. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. It's a bit flatter than I thought it was going to be, but I'm sure it will taste good nevertheless. Yes, you can use a handheld mixer to make your meringue mixture if your main food mixer thing doesn't work. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time in another video. Bye.